stay in the game with 2 fouls. Oh! Catch.
That it is.
But that is a clear benefit.
Karl-Anthony Towns! That is a man's chance!
7 points, 6 assists off the bench. Crafty slammed down on the foul.
Rubio skying in for a rebound. Gets the Wolves a second chance and then delivers it to Towns.
43. They're third in the league with 17 again.
Towns up to Tyus Jones, long outlet pass. Karl-Anthony Towns with the flush. Wiggins. No, Karl-Anthony Towns. And then able to tap it back. Rubio quickly underneath. Towns with the dunk. Rubio, length of the floor pass, and how beautiful was that?
Up his place, and then he'll be back right before the holidays for Christmas. What a move there by Towns. Oh, dropping the hammer! Right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
And the alley-oop. Up the front of the iron. Quick outlet pass over the shoulder catch. Towns! Oh my.
Towns will keep it. Gets fouled by Gobert well before. And Karl-Anthony Towns, that's his 25th straight game with a block on the other end. He gets Levine feeds Towns, who attempts to dunk.
Why have the guys foul out?
Yes, we need fouls.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns with the flush. I'm just
Get a little sweat on you. Alcoholic beverage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Towns. And a time.
9. Oh, the fake by Towns, and he'll bring it home. Oh, he pulled a Houdini, and then
It looks like Patrick Patterson's going to come in for Siakam, and you can play big as Towns.
with a drive by Dunn. Rebound Towns!
Comes up with the basketball. The Wolves can hold for the final shot here of the half. Instead, Rubio.
I think it's more concept-driven with Detroit. With it, they rotate and help each other out.
Nice interior by 26 at Oklahoma City, which was their largest deficit in Towns.
However,
What a feed! Gorgie Jang, extra pass, gets it away. And Karl-Anthony Towns! When he wants to be. Here comes Karl-Anthony Towns! Win against New Orleans in Houston. They turned it over to start. Towns fills the lane for him.
The Hawks handle the bigs of Minnesota. And right down the pipe, they get a dunk.
About the number of threes Towns takes.
The recoil in the dunk there. At 3:30 in the morning at his house, and because he was so tired, he didn't really get too worried about it. It's second most all-time for a trio, 21 and younger, at 56 per game. Towns all the way inside on a good.
Wiggins feeds Towns, and Karl-Anthony Towns able to.
Boogie, yeah, versus Yost. And Towns, a concession basket.
Puts it on the floor. Wiggins puts it up. Towns puts it down. 3-minute spurt here to put this thing away. Whoa, Karl-Anthony Towns somehow finds the basket.
Certainly the physical qualities of both guys has too easy. Yep. First by the visitors. It's a nice spot, Rubio, and we'll check in just a few moments. Too easy. Too easy.
There's a Showtime dunk. Levine gets the shot away. Towns with the putback. Off the turnover, numbers for the Wolves. Karl-Anthony Towns off the feet from Rick. Cat was cherry picking.
Minnesota since December 13th has been great as Towns packs that one.
Dominating from this Timberwolves team tonight.
Yeah.
And they play focused from the very beginning. Towns. Rubio for Towns underneath. This is good.
Cross-court pass nearly stolen by Barnes. A good pass by Bielitsa and Towns.
Russell on the all-time scoring list. I know Russell was not a great scorer, but he played forever.
And that's a push. LA just got pushed there. Pop's going to probably pick up a tee here. No way their big is going to stop it.
Towns takes out some frustration and gets it, but that reverse went wide. It's kept alive and left away. Towns with the stuff. Towns gives back to Muhammad. Spins his way. Towns with the foul.
What happens? You open up the hole for someone else to penetrate if they're aware.
Nice pass again from Tyus Jones.
4-1 over those 5. Towns goes right by Fareed. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Jones for Towns. Towns has made 1,000 field goals already. Make it 1,001.
Intercepts it.
Wiggins feeds Towns. And Towns with the stuff.
Counting players. And he ran off the bench and back into the game.
Whoa, look out.
Is it short? Wiggins putting it up for Towns. Alley-oop. Towns going right by Lopez and stuffs it home as much as it did.
Rubio quick outlet ahead to Towns. And Cat
able to get rid of it. Levine feeding Bielitsa. Extra pass to Towns for the flush.
Good job here early defensively, forcing Cleveland to take some tough shots. There's that early run out I talked about. I heard Jalen and Chauncey talking about it in the studio. You know, the big thing is there's Karl-Anthony Towns in the paint. One for catch and shoot 3 is a total different than it is when you're on the move. And there's a nice play once again as Towns.
Rubio to Karl-Anthony Towns, a race to the rack for a jam.
Coming up as soon as this one goes final, George Greg.
Out of the timeout, Karl-Anthony Towns gets
4 and already here in the first quarter.
Timberwolves have hit on their last 6. And what a feed. How about Karl-Anthony Towns take hands. Andrew gets to the rack. No, but Towns there for the put. Towns made it. Looked like he was gonna. The North. Misses that one, but Karl-Anthony Towns. Ricky inside for Towns in the dunk.
J.R. Ryder trade to Portland, so that year that people are remembering was when he was actually on. I like him.
I hope
he's got an edge.
I hope he validates. Towns validated.
No, it really does not.
Towns straight drive to the rack. The Timberwolves forced to stop. Towns out ahead of everybody. Waits for Korver to go by.
Now Wiggins over Murray. Rattling. Oh, great follow there by Towns.
And he also has 5 rebounds tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns.
The man does. The Rockets are really moving that ball.
Karl-Anthony Towns follows his own miss. They got to get back on defense. Your shot blocker is back the other end.
Rudy's team, he was ahead of his time, wasn't he?
Sure was. That was the model for what's happening in today. He's done a good job on Wiggins. Tyus Jones. And again.
Trying to make plays that aren't there. That was a pass in a crowd that you just don't need to try.
There's Towns. They play in Utah Wednesday.
Oh, what a pass by Rubio. That was
wasn't it?
been totally unforced. So that's something things can get better. And
6:05 in the first quarter. Minnesota by 4.
Towns.
I thought
Bielitsa on the drive. Gives it right back to Towns underneath for the dunk.
Again by Minnesota. Rubio feeds Shabazz inside. Towns there to flush. He's hit 3 of his last 12. Nice bounce pass and a back finish by
Guys.
Stop the presses, by the way, because Jordan went 2 for 2 at the line, and that really should stop.
Guys have to initiate and make plays outside of Rubio. Well, so much for that. But I think he was worried about maybe the shot clock expiring.
Now with a
Set Chris Dunn on him.
Wiggins and Towns. Chris Dunn reverses.
Sometimes they laugh at me. Some guys.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Rubio inside for Towns, who dunked. Heat ahead by 11. Shang on the lob. Towns on the floor.
Yeah, Babbitt guarding Towns.
Perfect bounce. Brandon Rush. Good pass. Shabazz Muhammad for the easy one. There's a little bunny hop. Did he walk? He's walked before. They didn't call it. It'll be Towns. Good sound. Can the Pels get enough stops? A break there, but Anthony Towns right back.
The entire clock is in Minnesota.
Wiggins, aggressive move, and the follow.
Jang underneath, he misses, gets his own rebound, under to Towns, take once and dunk it home.
There is.
That was something that was echoed a few times. Hammer dunk home. to that streak currently by the Wolves. Good
Hand
position.
front with an empty backside.
Stolen. Here is Towns. Whoa! Behind the head.
Tyus Jones finds Cat underneath for the dunk. Lakers are shooting 61.5%. Towns, there's another dunk.
Again, Chris Dunn. Amazing defensive play.
Mozgov.
Clear development.
Karl-Anthony Towns, that is dunk number.
New York, Chicago, Oakland.
Oh, great extra pass by Gorgie Jang.
Rudy, a 5-point start. He had 20 along with 11 rebounds.
That's not what Utah wants.
Towns drives. He got by Favor over. Under 2 minutes left. Inside. My goodness.
Kick ball inadvertent, so it plays on. Rubio, that's the easiest assist he'll get tonight.
11.
Gorgie Jang, what a cut, and another dunk by Karl-Anthony. Rubio just doesn't have that extra zip in his step, but he does have a nice pass. They get in to the playoffs.
Chicago and Miami 40-41. Wow.
Good looking young guard as Karl-Anthony Towns.
For sure.
Then finesse
After that, you got to trick him.
Alley-oop, Karl-Anthony.
Well, there goes that F word.
Karl-Anthony Towns with